So we deal with situations all the time where people are upside down. That means they owe more money on their house than it's worth. And the question is, what do you do in that situation? So the first thing you got to do is you really got to determine what your house is worth, right? We're in December of 2019 now. There are areas in Nassau County where the prices are going up quickly, and there are areas where the prices are going down quickly. So the first thing you should do is not go to Zillow, but to call someone like us. We'll tell you what your house is really worth, what you can get if you sell it quickly, what you can get to sell it on the open market, if you list it on multiple listing service with an agent, and what you can get if you sell it to an investor cash buyer. You need to find out what that is. You may have a completely unrealistic view of what your house is worth. So we can help you with that. Even if you never use us for anything, we'll give you that information. We'll help you with that. Now, if you really owe more, then the question is how much more, right? If it's a lot more, um, no, the truth is it doesn't matter. No matter how much more you owe than what your house is worth, your best bet is to go to the lender and tell them this is what the house is worth and try to do a short sale where you sell it to someone. We buy properties on short sales sometimes. Sell it to someone who will buy the property for a reduced payoff and and sell the property that way. That's called a short sale, where the lender takes a short payoff. It's not an easy process, and it's usually not a quick process, but it's something that you should go through because it just gets worse. You're going to owe more and more. That is probably your only option. But what we found is we've had people call us and say, I'm underwater. I owe $50,000 more than my house is worth. And when we look at it, we go, no, that's not true at all. You could sell that house on the open market and you could even get money when you're done. So it's very important you really find out what your house is worth. Um, People, you don't always understand. Zillow is not always right. And someone like us who buys properties all over the island all the time can really tell you what the story is. Also, sometimes you don't even know what you owe. We've had people come to us and say, I owe X, I owe $300,000, and my house is only worth the 350, and then we look and that's not what they owe. They owe a lot more. So it's important to analyze the statement from your lender or everybody that you owe on the property, and then it's important to analyze what your house is worth. So those are the two parts of the equation, and you really have to get a good handle on it. And most attorneys and most realtors and people out there don't really understand both parts of that equation. We do, and we're happy to help you in any way we can. So even if we don't buy your house or we don't list your house, you can call us, just use us as a resource to get a value, and we can help you also figure out from the paperwork you have or what to say to the lender to get the paperwork you need to figure out what it is you owe and you'd have to pay off when you sell the property. So feel free to call us. Our number is below, and we're here to help you in any way we can.